white knights. You know what I mean? They want that girl that's like the main character doesn't like. Like, oh, it's okay. I would treat her so much better. You know what I mean? You think it's that?
Yeah, I think so. But they need to grow out of that age, that era. They need to grow up.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Hot Couch Potato, the podcast where we talk about video games and vultures. My name is Brent, a.k.a. Boo-Wop. I'm here with my man's Rick, a.k.a. A New Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
Man, I had to order some memory pills. Some of these, when I typed in the memory, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, this has good reviews and all. And this is for the ages of 65 plus. I was like, man, what does that even mean?
Dude, I think what you should look for are the memory pills that have the most reviews. Not the best reviews, but the most reviews. Because then you know they work. Because people remembered to leave a review. They remember what pills they bought,
dude. Shit. You're right. You're right.
But you got some coming through, man?
Yeah. Spent like $16 just now. So I got to try it out. They got good reviews and a lot of reviews. But yeah, I think I'll be remembering what I ate for breakfast today.
There you go, dude. Attacking it young, man. Attacking it while you can remember to attack it. What time did you wake up this morning, man?
9 o'clock. But yesterday was like 12-ish.
Nice, dude. The dream, man. So did you see you saw it was raining this morning, right?
Yes.
All
yes.
Right. Dude, so today, man, I wanted to get rid of a bunch of errands. So tomorrow, on Memorial Day, I could just really sit down and not worry about anything, right? And I woke up like super early today. I woke up at like 8 o'clock randomly. Ooh. And I was like, all right, let me, do some laundry, clean up my room, dude. And then I needed like trash bags and stuff and some other little things. So I decided to go to Target. Target's like 2 seconds away from my house, right? And I'm doing this new thing, where I feel like people rush through life and don't really, interact with one another anymore. So I'm like trying to make it a point now to like stop and say hi to people, as I'm passing by them and stuff like that. And it's more than just a, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Just try to say, hey, how are you doing? And they're like, oh, good. How are you? I'll actually answer with a legit answer instead of just saying good,
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm not bad. It's raining today, but, you can get what you can get, right?
Oh, wow.
They have to answer that. And they actually have to have a conversation with you. You know what I mean? They can't just keep walking away. So I want to start and I guess socializing more and get other people to socialize too more, right? It's just, I don't know, some little weird thing I'm trying to do. Anyways, by the way, did you know there's a gun at the self-checkout things? Like they have the scanning gun?
Really? Is it at Target or something?
I don't know. I did not know they had that, period, dude. But that Target does have them where it's on the side. Like if you, I don't know, I guess if you can't lift up your thing onto the scanner on the table, they have like the gun where you could just like scan it in your cart or whatever. Great move, by the way. I just discovered it today. So anyways, the point of this story, man, I'm done at Target, dude, and I'm walking out and it rained, right? That's why I asked you how early you woke up, because it fucking rained to shit this morning. And I was wearing, a pretty heavy jacket, some pants and shoes and stuff, and a hat. I had my hood on, and this guy rolls up. I'm not walking out of Target. This guy's walking into Target. He's wearing a t-shirt, some shorts, and fucking flip-flops, dude. Like, completely not dressed up for the rain. I know his toes are wet. Like, that's disgusting, dude. Like, walking out and having your toes wet is disgusting. Anyways, he's walking through, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to say what's up to this guy and just, like, comment on, if he saw the weather today or something, just simple conversation, take my time, not just have a reactionary, oh, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So we finally cross paths, right? And, make eye contact. So I'm about to say what's up to him. Right when I'm about to open my mouth, he busts his ass, dude. Like, straight up, feet over his face, lands on his ass.
Wait, what? He does like a front flip?
Yes, man, he fell. Because I guess the tiles right before the entrance from the street to the entrance of the Target is like, I don't know. Slippery when it's wet, So he's walking up, about to say what's up to him. Zoop, he just busts his ass. and I have no idea what to do, dude. Talking about like trying to not be awkward and talk to people, I just become completely awkward and just keep walking. I do not know.
You didn't pick him up.
I didn't know what to do, dude.
Oh my god!
I wasn't prepared to like help a person up off the ground. I was prepared to have a conversation, but not that. So I just like, oh shit, and I gotta start walking, right?
Now I know. Oh my god!
And I just keep walking, dude. And then I finally get in my car. My car is like facing the entrance, so I get in my car, and the guy is barely like getting up and going into the Target. I felt so bad, man.
Oh my god.
But it was too funny, man. It was too funny. I was like, damn, I might be the only person that sees this, and he might feel embarrassed as shit, but no one's gonna know who he is, man. So nobody really cares.
Now you can never visit that Target ever again.
No, I'm gonna visit it all the time, dude. And just wait if I ever see that person again, I'm like, yo, you all right? I saw you bust your ass like 3 weeks ago, man. I was about to say you should wear some closed-toed shoes out here, bro. This shit is raining. Saw a sign back there that said slippery when wet, bro. Watch your step, man. Well, yeah, man. I thought I had it all together. I was like, oh, man, this is cool. I can start talking to people and shit again. But nah. Nah, not if you're going to do some front flips in front of me. I don't know how to respond to that, dude. So it's fucking crazy, man.
Oh, my God.
Crazy. But, yeah, no, good times, man. And just enjoying this long weekend, dude. How's your long weekend been so far?
Just doing a lot of chores over the weekend. I haven't really had a chance to play anything. Yeah. Except for Monster Hunter. I was playing a little bit of that, but the spring event has ended. And I couldn't get my Geralt. Golly. I had to learn how to pronounce that right. Geralt Witchered armor. And that's the only one. If I was able to get that layered armor, I think I would be playing the sword and shield.
Yeah.
All the way.
You just still haven't been able to beat the Leshen on like hard mode?
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's the mutagen that you need, and I can't beat it. Like I have the regular Geralt armor, but I don't want that stuff. I want the layered stuff.
Yeah. You want to appear as Geralt while wearing like some super buff armor, dude.
Exactly.
I see. But yeah, man, that's kind of raw, dude. That's cool at the same time, though. Just I don't think we've ever really run into anything like that where we just couldn't beat it. You know what I mean? Like we'll play City Heroes raids, and well, I guess we never really raided too hard on Final Fantasy, but it's like, holy shit, dude. We usually beat that stuff or find a way to beat it with Dark Souls and Sekiro and all that stuff. We find a way to beat things that are super hard, but that's wild, man. In a game like
two, Behemoth and the tempered one. We haven't beat the tempered one, or at least I haven't beat it. I haven't got the dragon layered armor and the ancient legend tempered or whatever. And I'm like, man, those are two. And then now there's a third on my list, the arc tempered Nergigante.
Oh, yeah.
He's not too bad. Like I can see where you can beat him. It's just you have to have the patience to do that. And but other than that, this weekend I've been watching a lot of John Wick. I even watched the number 2 right before the next day when I went to go watch with my family. And yeah, number 3 was really good. I really liked it. I really liked it. So yeah, you have to watch it, man.
Is that the trick now, dude? Because number 1 was really good. Number 2 wasn't that good. Is that the trick of making a successful trilogy, dude? Where it's like
to lower the expectations back down.
Yeah. Or you make the first one the first one's decent. It's kind of good. Yeah, it has its fans. The second one is super trash, so everyone's like, nah, man, just watch the first one. And then when the third one comes out, you're like, this is gonna be another bullshit movie like the second one. And all of a sudden it's good, and you're like, oh my god, greatest movie ever.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
That's gotta be.
Because I went directly from number 2 to 3, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's interesting."
Trying to think what else has done that, or what's. You know what though? Some things don't do that. I think Terminator 2 is the greatest Terminator, man. Terminator's still trying to make a good movie after that. Did you hear there's gonna be a new one, dude?
Another Terminator?
Yeah, man, and old ass Arnold Schwarzenegger is gonna be Terminator again, which doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
Like, he's a robot. Wouldn't you want your robot just to be not a
Aerodynamic.
fucking 70-year-old man, dude? Did you see that video of him getting drop kicked in the back, dude?
Oh yeah, by like a kid.
No, I feel like that was a full-grown man that drop kicked Arnold Schwarzenegger in the back. Arnold turns around and like, oh, did a fly just land on me? Like, he didn't move at all, dude. I already feel like a drop kick is a risky move, right? Because no matter how you do it, you're gonna end up on the floor, right?
Yeah.
But to not even do any damage to the person you're drop kicking, not worth, bro.
What happened? Like, why did he do that drop kick? Why did he kick him?
No idea, dude. To be viral or something like that. Because then he started yelling about how he wants Arnold to buy him a Lamborghini or some shit, dude. So, I don't know. Just someone crazy, man. Trying to get attention online or something like that.
True.
But, nah, it's too funny. Arnold Schwarzenegger was not bothered by that fucking drop kick, dude. I don't even think he made a grunt. He probably was like, oh. When he got kicked, he was like, oh, wow. Next thing you know, there's like some fucking brawlic ass dude just choking this guy on the ground, man. Yeah, not worth, man. He needs to get his money back for that drop kick. Needs to get his money back. But yeah, what else happened crazy this week, dude? Did you see the petition for the people that don't want the Game of Thrones writers to do Star Wars anymore, man?
Rewind. So Game of Thrones writers is doing Star Wars,
Yes, dude.
and then people are petitioning. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
It's good
yeah,
that they're
yeah.
petitioning that stuff.
I think so too. I don't know why you would hire them to write Star Wars anyways, man. I mean,
I didn't
it's
even
not
know
like
that existed. They
they-
should stop.
they didn't write Game of Thrones. They just adapt. It was already written by George R. R. Martin. They just adapted it to TV, right?
Pretty much.
So none of those ideas are theirs, dude. They're just finding a way to make it work on TV, man. So why the fuck would you make them write a completely new Star Wars? Hell no, dude. Get that shit out of here.
Is it going to be like another 3 episodic
Yeah.
episodes?
Yeah.
So it's going to continue after 9?
Yep, which we haven't seen yet, which hasn't even come out yet. So
Why?
and
Why?
I bet you it's gonna be a bunch of story in the first 2 episodes, and the last one they're gonna wrap it up in one fight, dude. Just like Game of Thrones.
They're going to burn everything.
We don't know how to end this in one movie, so here we go.
Dragons come out of nowhere with lightsabers.
Dude, that 8th Star Wars movie was so horrible, man.
Yeah.
I don't even like that whole movie is just them in a ship waiting to run out of gas, running away from the Empire, dude. Until that lady figures out, oh, I could just go into hyperspace and kamikaze myself into them. You know what I'm saying? Oh god, I hated that movie, dude. That movie was not that great.
I don't understand like how Rey was stronger than Han and pushed him back, you know? And then why didn't
Han, you mean Kylo?
I mean not Han. Yeah, Kylo.
Yeah.
I don't understand. And then why did Luke like project himself? Why didn't he just physically show up at the battle when he's gonna die anyway?
That was funny. I know. Like he's there. He's a projection of himself. They just shoot him up with a bunch of like AT-AT walkers and shit, dude. Just blow up his spot. And him doing that just made him super tired by the time he gets back to his real body.
And then he disappears.
Yeah. Let's not talk about this Star Wars no more, man. And it's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna wrap this all up. I feel like there's so much they have to resolve. That, and then from the trailer at least, it sounds like they're gonna bring back the Emperor Palpatine, dude. So I don't know how the fuck they're gonna wrap this up in one movie either, dude.
I don't know. They're gonna burn everything. Dragons are gonna come out of the sky.
Yeah, there's gonna be fucking 5 Death Stars, dude. And they're gonna have like 3 of those lasers that they just drag around, dude. I hate that that's what Star Wars has turned into, man. It's like always a race against the giant death ray, you know? They're like, oh my god, we gotta stop this death ray from slowly burning down our blast doors or something. Or they come up with something original and stop copying the original trilogy, you know? They have their own ideas of the impending danger. I don't know, man. It's in a weird place for me. because I'm like a huge Star Wars fan, man, and I don't know.
Dude, Alan told me about Disneyland, and he said that
Oh, he went.
Well, I think he went. But anyways, he said that you can build your own lightsaber.
Yeah, dude.
And then he said that the recent one that you can build is like made out of metal, and you can pick and choose your own crystal, and you can choose your lightsaber color and everything. And I was like, man, I eventually have to get that.
Yeah, yeah, dude. That'd be sick, man. What color are you gonna make your lightsaber?
I was thinking yellow.
Ooh, nice, dude. See, my favorite color is green, but I feel like green is used too much in lightsabers, man.
Yeah.
I think I'd get like the purple Mace Windu lightsaber. I think that'd be tight, dude.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's see what else is going on, man. Oh, speaking of George R. Martin, did you hear about these spicy rumors, dude? That George R. Martin is working with From Software to make a video game, dude.
I think I saw tweets, not about him actually working, but they're like, they should make Dark Souls with Game of Thrones. And I was like, what?
And it's basically happening, dude. Because when Game of Thrones ended, George R. Martin just had to get the point across that, like, yo, I hated the finale too, guys. Keep an eye out for the books, though. And then he started talking about all the work he's doing. And within that, he was talking about how he's working on different shows that are going to be on HBO. He's just working on all this shit, right? Within the list of stuff that he said he was working on, he hinted that he was working with a Japanese, like, video game developer on something. He was working as, like, a consultant or something like that. And then someone else tied it together and confirmed that he was working with From Software for a game called, oh man, it's GR. I don't know if it's Good Riddance. It's something though.
Game of Thrones.
It's gonna be open world and it's gonna be like Zelda and the Ocarina of Time, I think. Because they were talking about you have to ride horses from town to town to do your quests and stuff like that, dude. Can you imagine?
Skyrim.
But with Dark Souls type fighting, dude, that would be kind of sick, man. I think I would enjoy it. Or you could choose between, Dark Souls doing magic or having a sword and shield. Or if you just want to be a parry god, dude, like Sekiro, that would be insane.
What's that game? The game that just came out.
Which one?
The one that's on the Switch, and it's like $30. Damn it. I can't. My nephews were trying to get me to play that game.
The pills, dude.
Golly, the pills. I need the pills. Dragon's Dogma. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It'll be something like that. I guess you ride town to town. You can be magic, sword, shield user. But they need to implement everything in Sekiro plus knights. So you have parrying and running and jumping.
Dude.
Like more faster pace, I guess. Yeah. That would be interesting. And Bloodborne.
Just an expanded. What if it's like The Witcher, but with Dark Souls gameplay, dude?
Oh my god, yes, yes.
That would be fucking. Because Witcher feels kind of stiff, right? Like the fight, it's its own gameplay, and just the way Dark Souls feels so smooth. You feel like you have control of your character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of like a dream game, dude. And then with the consultation of like ideas for the story from George R. R. Martin, oh man, that'd be fucking amazing, dude. Yeah, Disney should just hire George R. R. Martin instead of the guys that wrote the TV show, man. What the fuck are they doing?
I think I saw a skit too of like they're making fun of George, and they're like, "So George, when are you gonna finish that last season finale?" So it's been 5 years. Yeah, have you gotten to it? And he's like, "Yeah, I got to it. Yeah, I'm getting to it. Yeah." And he's like, "No, I haven't."
Dude, I know he's fucking chilling, man. He's getting drunk every day, dude. Kicking it at the club, just fucking getting ideas for his new incest books, man. He's fucking chilling. I'd be chilling too if I was him, though, dude. I'd be chilling too. Dude, he made like $100 million off of fucking Game of Thrones, dude. I would just let that shit not finish and just be a cult hero forever in my life, man. You know, that would be insane. What else is speaking of Disney, dude, I read this article recently because Disney's coming out with their own streaming service.
Yeah.
And I read this article recently from Forbes that said, actually, let me bring it up here. It says something like Netflix has 175 days to pull off a miracle before they die out. And that's because Disney's coming out with their streaming service in about 175 days. And they think it's going to be the Netflix killer, dude. You think that's a possibility, man?
I know, because, like Disney only has a certain select stuff, but Netflix has everything, right? They have a bunch of old school movies and all that.
See, that's the thing. Like, everybody is going to get their content back sooner or later, right? Because Netflix, they don't own any of the shows, really, that a lot of people watch. It's mostly they rent it out from whatever TV station it's from, right? I think that's what they do with The Office, and that's why Friends isn't really on Netflix anymore. You could just watch it on Hulu. So the one part I read is, Netflix really changed how we watch TV or how we watch shows and all that and movies, but they didn't change what we watch on TV. So people are going to go to wherever the content is, right? So what if, Disney makes their own streaming service? So that's all Star Wars movies, Marvel movies, ABC, ESPN, so you can have sports on there. It's going to be all the Pixar movies are going to go on there, dude. They're making all these original shows on the Disney fucking streaming service, man. They're going to have a deep library. Netflix has, I don't know, Stranger Things and Narcos. But you can't put that fucking up against Star Wars, man. So it's gonna be kind of interesting. And
I don't know. Isn't Star Wars at that weird spot for everybody?
Yeah, that's true. That's true too. But they're gonna make a fucking Mandalorians TV show. That's gonna be on the streaming service. So it's gonna be like all the bounty hunters, all of like Boba Fett's race and all that stuff. That's gonna be a show I'm kind of interested in. What if all of a sudden they're like, oh, hey guys, we're gonna put Daredevil on the Disney streaming service, not on Netflix anymore. You're like, fuck, dude, all right. Or the Punisher. I like the Punisher. They put the Punisher on Disney Plus. Holy shit, that'd be kind of crazy. I think the only bad thing is, or the only part I see that it can be dangerous for Netflix, is once Disney pulls all of their content off of it, everybody else does the same thing too. Like, nobody renews the contracts for their TV shows, and Netflix is gonna have to fucking concentrate on making all their own shows that are expensive and not new. So it's like they have to wait for that one hit like Game of Thrones for everybody to jump on Netflix again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. I do not envy the people that work at Netflix right now, dude. Because last year looked good. They had some good original releases. They had some good just for Netflix movies. I think a Netflix movie won best independent film this year at the Oscars, man. So things are looking up. They just have to keep burning money to make original movies, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to be making that much more money anytime soon, dude.
Yeah.
How much would it be, or how much would Netflix charge for you to cancel it? Like, what are $10?
$10.
Don't you pay $10 now?
Yeah.
So what if they sent out an email to everybody and said, we got to up our price to $15. Would you cancel Netflix?
That's the thing. I use somebody else's Netflix, so I was gonna use the T-Mobile one, but I was like, yeah, it's okay.
That's true. We do have the T-Mobile. We could fall back on that.
Exactly. So either way, they can up it as much as we want as long as we get it from T-Mobile.
Yeah.
I guess we're pretty okay.
Because at the same time, what if they start doing that too? They start limiting how many people can watch on one account. You know, they change it.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it's infinite now. I don't think I've ever run into the case, and I share my shit with like 4 people. I don't think I've ever run into the case where it was like, there's too many people on Netflix. We can't have you watch this movie or something like that, you know? I don't think I've ever run into that. I actually ran into that last week on HBO Go. It was kind of funny. We were watching at my friend Maynard's house, and he clicked to start the episode, and fucking nothing. It said, "There's too many people on this account. Wait till one of them's done watching." We all booed his shit. We're like, "Boo! Get your password, dude. Change the password and kick everybody off. Boo!"
That's the thing. My dad is the one that I'm using his, and he has like the one where any amount of logins. So basically, everyone can basically log in, but you only can have like 5 profiles.
Yeah.
But anyone could be on at the same time using multiple of the same account.
Dude, are you weird about your Netflix profile?
No. It's like, if you look at mine, it's like all anime.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not judging, but people are so shady sometimes about you going into their Netflix.
Really? Is it because it shows their history and what they watch?
Yeah, and whatever Netflix recommends to them, you know what I mean, can be totally different. Like, I bet you if you put your Netflix and my Netflix right next to each other, they would be completely different. You know what I mean? Like what they recommend to you and what they recommend to me. Mine's gonna have a lot of murder mysteries and documentaries on it and shit, and yours is gonna be anime.
Gal.
Wait, there's a Galgun show, dude?
Nah, it's gonna be something like along the lines of that.
So it's with some people, I don't care either, but some people are super weird about that. Like, no, just don't look at my account. Go ahead and make your own. Because I think we did that last week when we jumped on Netflix or something, and I just wanted to show someone an episode or something, and I was just gonna log into the first account I saw. Like, no, use the guest one. I was like, oh, all right, my bad. I'll use the guest account. But I feel like people are like that too with their Spotify, man. If you look at people's Spotify, what they've been searching and what their most recently played was, I feel like people are kind of private about that too. Again, I don't really care. I'll admit I probably have Spice Girls somewhere in there too, dude. So it's gonna be like fucking rap, Spice Girls, and a bunch of Phoenix Wright fucking music, dude. Like random video game music is gonna be on my search history, dude. But yeah, would you be nervous about people checking out your Spotify?
No, because it's a mixture of everything.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think I kind of left out like Backstreet Boys and all that.
You go into fucking Spotify incognito mode when you listen to Backstreet Boys. Yeah, man. If I go on your Spotify, I start typing something in the search and it doesn't show me recommendations or what you previously searched, I'm looking at you funny, man. That means you're deleting your history every time you search something. That means you're searching some flagrant shit, dude. Like, I don't know. What would be kind of flagrant if you saw on someone's Spotify? What would you like judge them for? I don't think it's anything really.
Yeah, nothing really. Because everyone likes their own stuff. And I don't know.
Oh, actually, I know, dude. If I see like girls farting playlist on your Spotify, I didn't even know that I'm kind of judging you. Dude, I saw that. I saw that recently. Oh man, it was so bad. It was at work too, right? So one of my coworkers asked me to help him with something, and so I had to go on his computer and show him how to do like a formula and make like a pivot table in his Excel, right?
Yeah.
And he was on what do you call it? He was on YouTube on his other screen because it was like some music or something that he was playing, and he was signed in onto his YouTube account, right?
Yeah.
And I see in the suggested videos, there's like a girl's farting video, right? It's just like a video of girls farting, and you know the red line that shows you could pick up where you last left off. That whole thing was full, dude. So this guy watched this whole video of girls farting, man.
Wow.
And all I could think to myself is A, I hope you did not watch this at work, and B, this is fucking America, man. America, land of the free, home of the girl fart videos, dude.
Oh my god, I didn't even know.
be a thing, man. It's, I don't know. It's like a fetish or whatever. I'd imagine, just like feet. You know how everybody asks for feet pics and stuff. You know? Teach their own. It's just a little bit funny. How did we get from fucking From Software video games to girls farting, dude?
Preferences, Netflix, Rewind.
Boom.
Oh, see, look, my
Your memory, dude.
working.
Did you take the pill already, bro?
No, the placebo effect is on their way.
Just thinking about fucking taking the pills already made your memory better, dude. Awesome. What else is going on, dude? Oh, Neo 2 had an closed alpha this week, dude. Have you seen anybody or any gameplay of it or anything?
I've seen that trailer. I think it was an alpha trailer or something like that, but it looked pretty sick. And I was like thinking, wait a second, I can't play that unless I beat Sekiro. Because now that's at my mind. And then, are you able to bring over your other character?
So, no. And
Why?
the reason is in Neo 2, you get to create your own character. So in the first one, you had to be William, right? He was a historical dude that actually went to Japan from England. And this one, I think it's just a completely new story in the same world. You get to make your own character. And yes, dude, I've seen you can make a female character too. So you could totally make your waifu in this game.
Wow.
My only thing is, I haven't beat the first Neo yet. So, RIP, dude. I don't think I can play Neo 2 until I finish the first one. Man, what else was I going to say too? You said you can't play it until you beat Sekiro?
Exactly. And I just been holding off. I was like telling my nephews, I was like, I get nervous when I turn that game on. But I think one of my nephews, he already gave up. He's like, I play games not to get stressed, and this game makes me super more stressed than what it is. I was like, that's true.
I don't know. I don't think I stress about it. I think I look forward to the challenge, and it's not until I think I get stressed and not realize it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I'll have to die to a boss like 30 times and realize that I died 30 times to a boss. Like when I look at the time and it's 9:00, play the game. I look at the time, it's 11:00, and I'm still at the same spot I was at. That's when I start to stress out, dude. You start to be like, oh man, I've wasted 2 hours of my life on the same spot. I'm back where I began, dude. What am I doing with my life? But yeah, you get to create your own character in it. And they have something, I guess the only way I can describe it is there's now a devil trigger in Neo 2. So you remember you could fill up that bar, and then whatever like companion you picked, you could like activate a special, and then you had special strong attacks and all that stuff. Basically, I think your sword glowed, right?
Yeah.
You had a shiny sword, and you were invulnerable for a little bit. Well, instead of that, now you actually turn into one of the whatever it is you summon. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you want to summon a dragon, you turn into like dragon form, and you could beat shit up. That, and I think there's different attacks you can actually do with your summons. So you could do a combo, and then if you build up a certain meter, at the end of the combo, you can do an attack where you transform momentarily just for that extra damage attack, dude. So it'll be, I mean, this game was already deep with the combat. There was all those different stances that you could do. There's like the low, mid, and high. To add the demon attacks to it that'll be a little bit interesting, dude. I think that'll make the gameplay a lot more fun. Hopefully there aren't too many more tutorials, dude.
Yeah.
Although that was good times. Going to the dojos and learning different moves, but then having it be its own storyline where at the end you get to fight like the masters of each weapon. That was always fun, dude.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
I remember the hardest one. What was the hardest one for me? It might have been the spear, maybe the hardest one. The spear or the hammer was the hardest one for me. But the easiest one, once I learned from the real master of the chain and kunai, dude.
Sweep everything.
Yeah. I remember when I was using it, I was, trying out real combos. Like, oh man, dude, this thing just doesn't do that much damage, And plus, if you miss an attack, you're super open to a counterattack. But Rick taught me the real master of the chaining. They should just put you in the game, dude. Just put you in the game as the master for the chaining kunai, and we have to fight you, and all you do is just trip us the whole time.
Throwing smoke bombs. It's like, this is not even kunai.
I hate how they nerf that stuff so bad, man.
Yeah, they nerfed that one slow one too a lot. I think it runs out faster.
Oh yeah.
And you only can use it a certain amount of times.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense to me, man. Because when it worked, I thought it was fair. It slowed down the boss, so you had time to recover, and it's easy to dodge. You know what I mean? Like the boss could just run in another direction, and the thing doesn't track them and just goes in a straight line, so they could dodge that super easy.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. To me, it doesn't even really look like a sequel. It looks like a DLC for Neo. Like a lot of the stuff looks the same, but shit. I feel like Neo's the same boat as Monster Hunter, where it's awesome already, dude. Just adding more content to it. Keep it up, man. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're about the same spot as me in Neo, right? Because we co-opted like those few missions, right?
I thought we beat all the DLCs.
No, I didn't. Because I remember I was doing a mission where I had to make my way to a fortress. And on the way, I had to keep hiding behind shit because they were shooting a bunch of arrows at me. And I think the last thing we did to go was fight Maria.
Fight Maria. I thought that was the last one, right? No?
Nah, there was 3 DLCs. I think that was the second one, dude.
Because we beat... There was the blue dragon one.
Yeah.
Or the blue samurai guy. And then...
With the 2 swords, yeah.
The other one was the red samurai.
Yeah, I think there's one more. Because there's another... like dude with an eye patch you have to fight.
That's the blue samurai guy.
Really? So we did beat it. Am I just doing it on a harder difficulty then? I'll have to look. But anyways, you remember how there was like a black samurai? He was like right before you fight Nobunaga, you fight this black samurai. I farmed. Yeah.
Like
some African dude. Like I remember I farmed the shit out of him because I wanted his armor. But anyways, they're about to make a movie about that shit.
Yeah, they are. Like, I think he was in History or something like that.
Yeah, he's a real.
Strong.
I think he's a real dude. He's in pictures too of like, this is Nobunaga and his faithful samurai, and yeah, the guy is there. So he's a real figure in history. I just don't think there's too much written on him. I think all there is maybe 2 journal entries that someone has, and then the pictures of Nobunaga and his court. But it'll be interesting, dude. You want to hear how I think this movie's gonna go, man?
How's it gonna go?
All right, dude. So this guy's gonna be on a ship. It's gonna, I don't know, get lost in a storm or get sunken in a storm at sea. He's gonna wash up on the beach. He's gonna kill a couple guys, and Nobunaga's gonna be like, "Oh man, this guy's a fierce fighter, and he fights with honor." Because someone's about to kill him, and he doesn't resist. He's like, "Yeah, go ahead, kill me." Nobunaga's gonna be like, "Oh man, this guy has a samurai spirit." Takes him under his wing. Basically, The Last Samurai. That's gonna happen, dude. I'll say that in 5 minutes.
That's probably what's gonna happen. So now you are getting sued for copyright material.
Because we all know what happens to Nobunaga, dude. We knew what happened when Onimusha first came out. Someone from his crew betrays him, I think. Yeah, he shoots him in the throat with an arrow as he's about to unify Japan and shit. So I feel like the Black Samurai story is going to end there. He's going to try and get the guy that betrayed Nobunaga and just die. So Last Samurai vibes, dude. That's what's going to happen. Again, no original movies out there ever. When there is, you give it props, but we know how some of this stuff's going to play out. But yeah, Neo 2, dude. Looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to a lot of tripping. They better have all of my ninja. My ninja kunai. Don't change nothing. That's all I need.
Oh, and there's like special versions of those weapons now too. From the gameplay I saw, one of the first bosses you fight has like this like a longer katana, like the Nodachis, right? and when you kill him, you get his Nodachi, and it has like special attacks and stuff. Dude, if there's a boss with a special chaining kunai, man, that would be crazy. That would be, I would never see you use another weapon.
Exactly. Damn, I really want to talk about John Wick, but never mind. Yeah.
Why, you don't want
to watch
Dude, if you want to spoil it, go to spoil it. I'm probably going to watch it right after we record this. I just found the link online, dude.
Really? Oh, yeah. You got to definitely watch it. I was going to talk about something else, though. My memory pills is not working.
What's it related to?
We were just about what we were just talking about.
Neo 2. Last Samurai.
See, this is what happens. And we get that age.
Onimusha.
Oh, PAX.
Oh.
I was gonna say, like, man, what are your thoughts? Do you think they're gonna sell the tickets after what, Memorial Day? Because that's what people are like saying it might happen.
So you think after Memorial? Oh well, yeah. Memorial Day's tomorrow, so do you think it's gonna be like the day of?
Yeah, the day of. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh shit! If it is, then we got to get on that shit.
Yeah, and I think we can purchase up to 4 people. So yeah, hopefully we could get in this year. Play a lot of games because I have a lot of games in my backlog. I was about to buy a fishing game, by the way, the World Tour, and you can like. I think you have to use the Nintendo Labo for that. But first things first, beat Sekiro, play a lot of City of Heroes, and then I can play Neo 2 whenever that comes out.
Yeah.
And Final Fantasy 7 2025.
When it comes out in November.
2025, yeah.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that is coming up, though. PAX is super fun, too, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing I was going to bring up, too. Oh, but anyways, if it does come out tomorrow or on Memorial Day, definitely let me know. We got to get those tickets in, man. But another thing I was going to bring up is with Disney owning the Marvel Cinematic Universe and I don't know, everybody else kind of doing their own thing. Do you think that Comic-Con will chill out soon?
You said that if they pull out, movies pull out from Comic-Con, then yeah, I think it won't be as crowded, but it'll still be very crowded. I think it's already at that point where a lot of people...
Yeah, where it's gotten so much attention already. Because, yeah, Game of Thrones isn't going to be there anymore. Star Wars is going to take a break, man. Star Wars might not even be there either, because it's just going to be at the Disney shit, D23.
Yeah.
It's been bugging me all week, man. And it's kind of a double-edged sword, because a lot of the big stuff I don't really care about, right? I really care about, like, the small, nuanced stuff that you see that you don't see everywhere. Like, those figures that you check out, dude, like the Samurai, X-Men and all that stuff that we never see, you know, the Gundams and all that stuff, and all the random comics and the artists showing their comics. I really want Comic-Con to kind of return to
comic book
like
era.
How WonderCon was, where there's like little hints of popular stuff, but the rest of it is just the OG stuff, you know. Kind of want.
Yeah, I think it's just already at that point where people are seeing a Comic-Con San Diego, at least, is like a big, massive meetup for expressing yourselves with whatever interest possible, and that is probably what San Diego was offering too. You know, like it's a nice sunny day, and you're in the middle of downtown having a blast next to Comic-Con. So that's why I think that's the lure for people. But you know, even if they get rid of the movies, there's still the other culture. All of the culture of the pop culture is still going to be there. You know.
Yeah, I feel you. And just remembering the good times from the old days, though, is so cool with Comic-Con, dude.
Dude, yeah, my first day was getting off a train, and the first thing I see was a topless girl, and I said, "Comic-Con is great." At that point, not even about comics. We weren't even inside.
Oh my god, dude! Fucking Comic Con, man. Yeah, PAX should be good, man. I'm ready. I want to get back on the indie game grind, dude. I feel like there's a lot that I want to play and I could play. I just need to invest the money into it, dude. Because there's so many games I want to play on Switch, man.
Me too.
That I can go and carry around with me, and I'm realizing this now, because I've been playing a mobile game a lot recently. And it's cool, you know. I mean, we don't really have that much time anymore to sit down at our consoles at home and play. So, like, I think mobile gaming, I could see where the allure is now for it. But you can't just play any game on a mobile device, right? It's like I can't sit here and fucking play God of War on a mobile device, dude. Like, I'm gonna jump in, experience 5 minutes of like, oh my god, intense action and deep storytelling. Oh, here's my train stop, guys. I gotta get off and do whatever I was doing. Let me jump back on the train. Like 3 hours later, all right, what was I doing again? You know, you can't really do that. It has to be those quick hit, like, things you can easily jump in and out of type games. So I think if people build around that mindset, the more successful the mobile games will be. And that sucks because for me, I really like deep storytelling and an immersive world. So getting that in a mobile experience is kind of rough. But I've been playing Crisis Core recently, and I think they do that super duper well since that was on the original PSP originally. Yeah. But before we get to all that, dude, have you seen what the next Call of Duty is going to be?
Negative. Is it going to be Modern Warfare?
Yes. Which is stupid because they already had Modern Warfare. They had a trilogy of Modern Warfare, dude. So what the fuck?
So, what, are they going to retell the story in a different way?
I don't know. I think they're just, it's going to be, it has to be a new story. And it's going to be in a modern setting. I don't know. Because that's what was great about, when did COD 4 come out, dude?
That was like in high school, I think.
Yeah. COD 4.
12 years ago.
Didn't, dude. Are you serious?
Looking it up.
Wait, that came out when we graduated already? That's bullshit.
2007. Holy shizzle.
Dude, yeah, I think we get what do you call it, dude? High school and college mixed up, dude.
Damn. My pills are not working.
If that really came out in 2007, that's crazy because I didn't really play COD 4. The first game I really got into was Modern Warfare 2. When did that come out?
College.
Yeah, that was definitely college, but in 2009. Okay. So that's like second or third year of college, dude. So I can understand why we wasted so much of our lives playing that, dude. We weren't doing anything else. But yeah. So that was modern for that time because I guess we had gone to Iraq and Afghanistan at that point. So all of the Call of Duty games before that were like in World War II and shit. And this kind of gave us an idea of what it was like for those wars, you know?
Yeah.
So what are they going to do for Modern Warfare now, dude? What the fuck?
So they went to the future. They went to the past. They went to modern.
And now they're going to go modern again?
They're going to go modern. A modern world. Modern. They're going to modern. So it's going to be, we're going to all have cell phones. Cell phone guns.
Oh, that's true. There is some crazy military stuff out there that they haven't put in games yet, like real world shit. I guess I feel it, man.
Yeah.
It'll just be interesting to see where they take it. Because, yeah, we've been everywhere, dude. We've been to the future. We've been to space. There was a fucking Call of Duty game where Jon Snow was the villain and fucking Conor McGregor was his sidekick, dude. And I think, what's his name? Oh, shit. I forget his name. Marshawn Lynch was fucking in a Call of Duty game. So, yeah, no surprises, man. It's just going to be interesting. Like, I don't know. What if in the future they do, you know how they did the Modern Warfare remaster? Or the COD 4 remaster? What if they do the Modern Warfare, the 2019 version, remaster. You'd be so fucking confused, dude. Like, what? Which Modern Warfare are they remastering, dude?
The remasters.
Because those gotta happen, man. When PlayStation 7 comes out, they gotta remaster all that shit. Yeah, that'll be interesting, dude. If it has a good campaign, low key, I might buy it just to play that, dude. You think you can beat a Modern Warfare campaign in 2 hours?
No, yes, maybe. Why don't they? They should actually. I was thinking about it. They should maybe do it in VR. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. See, my memory is pretty good. I was playing Borderlands VR, and
nice.
I only played like a quick second though, but it was pretty interesting. So basically, do you remember how we played that beta a while back in PSX where we were kind of skipping and hopping when we wanted to move our character, our avatar?
Oh, we have to like point to where we want us to go, right?
Yeah, teleport and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So they did have that option, but they also have the regular option where you're like moving in game.
Mm-hmm.
Now the thing is, it was kind of messing with my senses a bit, and I was like, almost like to the point where I was almost feeling a little tiny bit of nauseousness. And I could see where people are like getting sick because it's like you're moving, but virtually your body's not moving. Mm-hmm. So it was strange. It was kind of strange, but the overall fighting, shooting, and was pretty cool. So I was like, dude, if they can do that with Call of Duty 4, you know, it might be a good game. I think it would be a great game.
Were you sitting while you were playing, or?
Yeah, I was sitting while I was playing. But you know, when you turn your head and all that, but you can turn the person in the game with the controller, but you also look with your headset. So that's what was confusing me too.
Oh yeah, that's kind of crazy. Because usually it's one or the other. Like, why would I move my head but move the right joystick at the same time?
Exactly. Yeah. So it was interesting. So that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you see the new Oculus and all the new wireless headsets that are coming out?
Oh yeah, I heard it got okay reviews. But...
So how's that gonna work? Is it gonna run like Bluetooth or something, or is the computer and all the settings and hardware gonna be in the headset? Because I saw them playing what was that shit? Beat Saber on there, dude.
Oh really?
Yeah, they were playing.
No idea.
And it was completely wireless. Like, how does that work? Did they just put a whole computer in the headset? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Was there latency?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell. It was just the commercial for it. But you know, that's been my thing. Is if I'm gonna get into VR, it has to be wireless, right? Because I don't want to turn around and, you know, try to keep eye contact with an anime waifu dude in VR land and trip on a wire. That's gonna be fucked up, bro. So, what else were we talking about? I lost my fucking list, dude. Call of Duty. Oh, anything else on Call of Duty? Modern Warfare. Just Modern Warfare. What did you say? They're gonna pre-modernize it, dude?
They're gonna remodernize it. Modern Warfare. Oh, dude, I was at Alan's house today, and he has one of those arcade machines. It was kind of small, but it was still like an arcade, and it was about like maybe 4 feet high.
Could you play standing up, or did you have to like sit on a stool?
You had to sit on a stool, but the thing is, you can buy like, I guess, spacers that can go up to 4 inches. Okay. I mean 4 feet.
Okay.
And I was like, that's not bad. But the thing is, you know, like I eventually will plan on building my own like kind of desktop arcade machine with a joystick and all. But we're playing what's that fighting game with Haggard in it?
Final Fight, Streets of Rage.
Yeah. Exactly. And I was just playing that game and I was thinking, man, this is amazing. Just the feel. I had that feeling when you're watching a High Score Girl on Netflix. I was like, dude, this is nostalgic. Like, I wasn't too worried about the enemies killing me or anything like that. I was invested in the story, and I was like, man, at this pacing of a game, this is not bad. You know, you can actually, I don't know, what's the word? I can't describe the word, but you can enjoy the game at the pace you want.
Oh, okay. Did you feel? I don't know. Did you feel like it was easier because, or you didn't care as much because you didn't have to pay
There
for
you
it?
go. Yeah, that I guess that was one of the things, and
Uh-huh.
it was just like enjoying all the graphics, the the simple story, dialogue, and all that. And I was like, man, this is pretty awesome. So I'm really gonna eventually create one, but
Mm-hmm.
you gotta definitely try it out. Like versus how we're always on our console, the PC, and whatnot. Just
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, go back to our roots and start playing like some of the arcade games, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did he? So does it run off of like Raspberry Pi or something, or does he have a table?
Well, it was these things are they only come loaded for his. It's only come loaded with like 3 games,
Uh huh.
and it has the custom art and all that. And you buy it from Walmart, and they sell certain ones with certain games. So I guess the next one he's gonna pick up is gonna be like Mortal Kombat kind of thing.
Oh,
And it
okay,
has
okay.
like 2 player joysticks on there. So
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, eventually, yeah, we're gonna have to just go to his pad and just start playing because he's gonna try to pick up at least four different arcades. And I
That'd
was
be
like,
sick.
man, all you need is just like a beer, some pizza, and you just call it a day.
Is
I was like, wow.
is there can you like actually put stuff on top of it? It's pretty big where you can rest stuff on top of it, or
I'd say it's the width is the size of like maybe your like a 27-inch monitor or something
oh,
like
okay,
that.
okay. So that's not bad, dude.
Yeah,
Huh? I'd be interested in checking that out, dude. That sounds kind of sick, man. Because
yeah,
playing on what is it, on like a joystick on a game is kind of fun still to me, man.
yeah, yeah.
Remember what was that at? Was that at PAX where we were playing that night game and we could
Night
fight each other? Yeah,
game.
what was that game called? Is it Tower Knights? It's a popular game, dude.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, the four knights,
Yeah, there's like a blue one, a green one, a red one, and a
red
yellow
one.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And we were just like playing with the other 2 people.
Wait,
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
haven't we been talking about a game like that forever, where you co-op through the whole level, and then in the last part you have to fight each other?
Oh
That's what
yeah, and then
happened,
we ended
remember?
up fighting each
We
other.
have to fight for the waifu at the end. Because yeah, that's always fun, dude. That's always great. Just fucking playing something on a joystick and on a pad like that, dude. That's the
Dude,
best
yeah, see
nostalgia
that
for sure.
feel. Yeah, exactly. That was the feeling I was getting. I was like, man, this is awesome. Like, I don't know. We just need a beer, that kind of arcade stick. Man,
Mhm.
what game is that though? Crusader Knights. I'm like trying to look it up.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
gonna
funny,
bug me.
dude. See what else is going on, dude. Oh man, Dreams. I think I'm actually gonna pull the trigger on this game, man. Um, as of right now, it's in early release form, I guess. So same thing as like I don't know, whatever Fortnite has been on forever, right? So they can have like plausible deniability if anything goes wrong with the game. They're like, oh no, it's just an early build, guys. You can't blame us for anything wrong with the game.
yeah, because it's still in forever in beta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So Dreams is currently in that state right now, right? I don't know why or who decided to do this, but Game Informer gave the Dreams early access a 9.5 out of 10.
Rewind. What?
They reviewed
This-
it. I don't know, like I said, I don't know whose great idea was to review an early access game, but Game Informer did, and they gave it a 9.5, dude.
What?
Yeah,
That means it's an almost perfect game.
I know. And the whole thing is it's not really a game. It's a game maker.
It's like a
Basically.
base game. Yeah.
Yeah. But what people are doing with it is kind of crazy, dude. Like today, I just saw a video. Someone made Ghost of Tsushima already in fucking Dreams, dude. Ghost of Tsushima isn't out yet, but someone made the E3 demo already. Someone made a Dexter's Lab video game. You remember Dexter's Lab, that cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone made a Dexter's Lab video game that looks fucking amazing. Someone made an X-wing fighter, Star Wars fighter game, dude. It's kind of crazy what people are coming up with in the game, man. And with some of these things, like, what if in the future, let's say, I don't know, someone comes out with, I can make my Gundam game in fucking Dreams, dude. It'd be crazy.
Damn.
And I could score it 10 out of 10 because it's its own game. There's just so many possibilities with it, dude. And right now, it is in early access. You have to pay for it. It's like $30. But the whole thing is when the full release comes out, you get it automatically. You don't have to pay the extra for the full price. So I might pull the trigger on this, dude.
So is this game like pre-made avatars and all that?
No.
It's like, how do you make your characters?
There's a whole character builder, dude. But what I think is happening now is everybody is getting in there and they're making like, I don't know, one person makes like a tree and he's like, oh, hey guys, here's a tree I made. Go ahead and you can use it for your game. You know, someone in Dreams can make music and they could be like, hey, here's the music that I created, guys. You could use it for your game. You know, someone can make an enemy type, an enemy AI, and they could list it up and say, hey guys, here's my here's my enemy AI I wrote up. Go ahead and use it for your game. You know, I think it's just a lot of creatives coming together and you can make your own completely original thing, which is cool, or you could borrow bits and pieces here and there and just make your own shit, dude. Which is, from that alone, I understand how they can give it a 9.5. That's kind of crazy, dude. And it's honestly not too different on how they make video games nowadays, right? I mean, when a video game loads up, you'll see uses Unreal Engine with the Blink engine with this audio engineer. You know, they like grab all these different things from different companies and people to make their game. That's basically what's happening in Dreams. You can grab a tree from here, some zero gravity physics from here. You can grab a character model from here and just throw it all in your own story, basically. So I think not even just the fact that you can make your own game, but just seeing everybody's creativeness in Dreams is insane, dude. So I can see how that 9.5 is worth it. And it's almost convinced me to buy the game.
So, but then that's going to drive you crazy because then now you have a billion people's games that you would want to try.
Yeah.
And then you have a backlog of the games that you want to try.
Oh, yeah.
So, what if they create like 10 different Final Fantasy VII versions, all remastered?
Man, I will not be surprised, actually. I will not be surprised if we get a Final Fantasy remake in Dreams before Final Fantasy remake comes out, dude.
And it's like spot on, dude.
Yeah, I will not be surprised. Like, Cloud looks amazing in it. But some of this stuff, man, like, I'm going to show you this. Remember in the Ghost of Tsushima like gameplay trailer from last year's E3? Someone made that in Dreams, dude. And just like what they did to make the grass like flow in the wind looks fucking insane, dude. And to think like someone was just at home fucking around and made that, dude.
Yeah.
Is kind of insane. So to see what people will be able to come up with even more is, I don't know, man. It's kind of scary. And here, let me just link you this tweet thing. But yeah, what else is going on? So you haven't been playing too much?
I just made my John Wick character on City of Heroes. And
nice.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. So yeah, definitely you gotta check that out. You really gotta check that out.
So John Wick is that good, dude?
I think it was pretty awesome.
Here, check out this link. Oh, we actually played City of Heroes a little bit on we've been playing a little bit throughout the week. But on Friday night, I got to Rick and Eric and Dustin and I got to play a little bit. The only thing is I wasn't at home, so I couldn't play on my PC. I had to play on my 2011 MacBook Pro, dude.
Oh yeah, how was the crayons?
Yeah, dude. I felt exactly like Rick that one time we were playing Vindictus, dude. I had to turn the graphics all the way down to keep my FPS at a constant like 30, you know? And it was just fucking horrible, man. My load times just took forever. Whenever I clicked on a door, I like went and made a pancake for myself, dude, and made some coffee, got back, and I would just get into the mission, man. It was then the fans on my laptop were super spinning, like sound like the OG PS4s, dude. Whenever I loaded up, yeah, man, and you know you can feel the hot air blowing into you from the bottom of
like
the
jet
fucking
engine.
Yeah, dude. And it was every time I got into a mission, Rick and Eric would be in there like emoting, cheering me on for getting into the mission, dude.
Yeah.
Other funny part was there were some enemies, dude, that just wouldn't load for me. Like the textures wouldn't load in, so I would just lock onto something and it would look like a cloud. I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess I'm attacking this. I had no idea what was going on. There was an enemy that was like, to me, it looked like a lantern that was just floating there. And I had to confirm. I had to ask Rick and Eric. I was like, dude, are these enemies actually floating lanterns? And they're like, yes, confirmed. So that was fun, man. I'm never going to play City Heroes again on my laptop, dude. I'll just wait till I get home. Because the experience was so bad. But I've also been playing a lot of, like I mentioned earlier, Crisis Core. That game is great so far, dude. I could see why your cousin, John Raymond, was like giving it so much praise, dude.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned before, it's kind of the perfect mobile game because there is an overarching kind of storyline, right? But at the same time, there's a lot of missions or side quests. So you play as Zach, who's in Soldier, and there's like this main storyline about how there might be traitors within Soldier, and you have to like corral everything in and clean up Shinra's mess. But at the same time, there's like little side mission contracts that go out there, like, oh, there's some monsters at this Mako reactor. Can you take them out? We're at war with Wutai. Can you take out some Wutai soldiers? You know, just small little missions you can jump in and out of fairly quickly that don't take too long to beat, but it's the main way you like level up and get materia and all that stuff. So I think that's perfect for a mobile game because you do one of these at a time. It doesn't take too long to finish. You could just turn off or put your console on sleep, put it back in your pocket, walk around, then go back in and do another mission. When you do have those extended periods of time where you can sit down and play, then you can go on with the main story, right? So you're still contributing to the game without really losing too much of an idea of what's going on, you know? So I think, like I said, perfect for like the mobile space. Dude, yeah, the graphics are kind of good too. I didn't realize. I know I'm playing it on well, no, I guess fuck it, dude. I'm playing it on an emulator. On a computer, it looks fucking good, man. It looks like Kingdom Hearts 2 graphics, kind of. I think that's the same engine they used. It's kind of crazy too, because you get summons in this game, and they're full-on cutscenes. It's not like, you know, Final Fantasy VII when you do a summon, it's still in like the same graphics form of how you're playing. No, every time Ifrit comes up, it's a whole fucking FMV cutscene, dude, where he comes in and burns shit. Same thing with Odin, and who else have I gotten so far? Odin and Bahamut. There's just a whole fucking cutscene. It's kind of crazy. Fortunately, you can skip them in this one, so that's good. It's kind of brought my gameplay time down a lot, I think. Skipping all the summons, dude. Can you imagine if in Final Fantasy VII, if you could skip Knights of the Round? Holy shit, that Sephiroth fight would go so much quicker. Dude, I was just thinking about that too, right? Because we know how Remake is basically going to be like Crisis Core, right? Or like Final Fantasy 15, the fights. What's it going to look like when Sephiroth does Supernova? That's going to be an insane attack, dude, when he does that
HD?
Shit. That's going to be insane. Because he's gonna, he's gonna do his fucking calculus and trigonometry and say, okay, if I have the meteors going this way, we'll have maximum explosion from the sun, dude. Like, to see that play out in 4K is gonna be insane, dude.
Shit.
I just can't wait for that. Yeah, Crisis Core is great so far. Right now, I think I'm going on my first date with Aerith. Um, so that'd be cool. Aerith and Zach are just fucking weirdos, dude. So they're perfect for each other, man. But yeah, nah, dude, the game is great. I can't wait until you play it. I don't want to spoil too much of what's going on in it. It sucks that it's never been able to be remastered or put onto any other console, dude. I think that kind of hurts, man.
Yeah.
But I
That's
heard,
why I was like, they need to put it on the PS Vita at least.
yeah, yeah, and that way at least you could play it on your PS TV, right? Did you ever
Yeah.
borrow mine, dude? Don't you borrow mine?
Negative. You told me like how garbage it is, and I was like,
Oh.
okay, I'm not gonna borrow it.
Yeah, it is super garbage actually.
Yeah.
There's a hack for it though, which I saw can remove like that limitation on it. So we might have to try that first before let you borrow it, just so we can see the full potential. But yeah, man. So I heard the reason that it can't get remade or whatever is because one of the characters in the game takes a likeness off of like a Japanese rock star or something like that, and they think it'd be too expensive to like try to relicense his likeness basically. And I think he wrote some music or came up with some poem that's in the game too, and it'd be too expensive to, or he'd ask for too much money for them to release it, you know. And seeing it now, it kind of wouldn't make sense if they changed all the music and poems that he wrote. It kind of wouldn't make sense in the game, so I kind of see where it's going with that. But that just kind of sucks, dude. Because I heard that's the same reason Final Fantasy VIII is getting held back too. Because you remember how there's a song. Well, you never played Final Fantasy VIII, huh?
Negative.
Shit. Okay. Well, I won't spoil it then. But it's kind of the same case where it's like there's a song or a character that's like has the likeness and the voice of a real person, and they don't want to pay her to like use all that shit again for the remake. So yeah, man. R.I.P. dude.
Damn.
I know. We just need to give Square. Well, maybe once Final Fantasy VII remake pops off, they have billions of dollars. They could, you know, do whatever they want after that. But yeah, dude, that's pretty much all I've been playing and all I've been doing this week, dude. Technology, man. You know, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be bored. You know, because I'm not gonna be at home. I've been playing Crisis Core on my PC, just super addicted to it. It's gonna suck. Oh wait, you're telling me I could download this emulator onto my MacBook and like transfer my save file from my PC to my MacBook? Let's try this out, dude. And it fucking worked. It's insane, dude. Fucking technology, man.
I think I saw someone playing it on the Android, so I'm gonna try that out on my
On your iPhone?
No, the old Galaxy.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have your mom's phone, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. Yeah, man. That wouldn't be bad at all, dude. But it's just super broken to me. I'm like, man, look where we're at. This game came out maybe a little bit over 10 years ago, dude, and we can just flip it any way we want to, man. I can play this shit wherever.
Dude, I was trying to get like someone's PSP, and I was looking at it. Today we were cleaning out Alan's stuff, and then he busted out his PSP, and he's like, "I'm gonna keep this," and I was like, "No!" in my head.
I would offer you money, dude.
Yeah.
Because then you would just hack it, right? You just jailbreak
Yeah.
that shit. Oh man, yeah, that's like the best thing to do with it. Was it a Vita or OG PSP?
The OG PSP.
Oh man, yeah. See, I wouldn't want to hack my Vita because I think I still have a bunch of games I have to play on there and shit. But dude, playing on the OG PSP would be sick, man.
Yeah.
That'd be super fun. You just hacked it, just put like 1 billion fucking Atari games in it, dude. That would be great. But yeah, no, I think that's all I got this week, man. You got anything else, dude?
Nothing, because I can't remember.
Oh no,
So.
man. When do those pills come in, man?
Monday.
All right, Monday, dude. Well, tomorrow already,
Oh wait, when is the 27th?
bro. That's like Thursday, I think.
No, tomorrow.
What the fuck is the 27th tomorrow? Holy shit, that's crazy, dude. I need to pay my rent. Oh my god, dude. That's just going up fast. All right. It's June already. Think about that, dude.
Golly.
Comic-Con
It's
is
going to be
2
Comic-Con.
months away. Literally, it's kind of wild.
Oh my god.
But yeah, man, that is it for us this week. We will see you guys next week. But until then, Rick, some words of wisdom?
Never eat McDonald's breakfast or you're going to end up with a dude.
See you guys next week.